Hello Pisces, and welcome to the Piscean Labyrinth. Tonight I'm going to be doing a blockages reading. This is specifically for those of you who I know may be dealing with some issues in your relationship and your connections at this time. I know from the last couple of readings I did for Pisces, it's not looking too good for us out there right now, you know? So now whether this is just a one-time issue or whether this is like the theme of your entire love life, this is just a video I wanted to do to kind of bring some light or some, hope, or just something to consider, some food for thought in reference to going forward, and even in the connection that you're in now, if you're in one or one that you just got out of. We're going to take a look and see some of the things that is holding Pisces back from having successful connections, successful relationships, possibly issues with your dating. So let's go ahead and get to this. This is a general, not a personal, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Every issue that I pull or see may not pertain to you. It may only be, you might only qualify for 1, 5, and 7. Somebody else only, 2 and 6. You know what I mean? So watch all the way through just to see if there's something else that pertains to you towards the end. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Pisces. So let's see. What issues are holding Pisces back within connections, relationships? Let's see. Okay, these are the first two that fell out here. So for some of you, I feel like communication can be an issue possibly. Some of you may not be speaking up the way that you need to. You may not be completely addressing your desires, things that you want, things that you may need, certain expectations that you may have. You may not always be completely forthcoming, whereas others of you may be a bit too demanding with this Queen of Swords here. Some of you, depending on what all you've been through, you may have grown a fairly hard or seemingly cold exterior to where people may perceive you to be hard to approach, or may be slightly intimidated by you within that regard, if you're someone who's been through a lot, possibly. And with this Four of Pentacles, some of you still have a lot of baggage that you're still holding on to from past traumas and bad experiences. There are certain things that you haven't let go of yet, and you're carrying those issues into your new connections, and they're just re-manifesting over and over again. Now, for others of you, you may be bad with your finances. It may be issues with saving money. With others of you, you may be stingy. So you never know. It has to be, a certain level of give and take there. So that's what we have with that so far. Let's see what else. What else is holding Pisces back? Okay, let's see what else. What else is it, Pisces? What else is holding Pisces back within their connections? It's another blockage. 10 of Swords. So some of you may end connections too quickly. Others of you can be a bit dramatic in general within your connection. There may be a lot of theatrics. You may end things and then constantly be checking to see if the person's paying you attention or did they care. You may walk away with not like kind of like false threats, even if you think you mean it at the time of you saying it. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like it's like you tell a person that it's over, or you give ultimatums, or you're constantly just ending things. Some of you guys, it may be issues with commitment out of fear. I feel like it's just a matter of you like constantly ending things. So some of you may also have issues, not so much with commitment, but just with longevity, I guess. Well, I guess that could be commitment. But it's just easy for you to call it quits on certain things. Now, for some of you, going back to that Four of Pentacles, like I said, it's holding on to old baggage. I feel like some of you have been through a lot. Like you may have had a lot of heartbreak or pain or backstabs and betrayals in the past, and you're really holding on to that, which is another reason why you may sometimes leave situations prematurely. You want to leave before someone has potential to hurt you. So yeah, how do you expect to ever be with some 30, 40, 50 years, if that's what you want, if you keep ending connections. So let's see, what else is something? What's another blockage for Pisces? Hanged Man here. I feel like some of you still have a lot of learning to do. There may be some awakenings that you still have not had yet about yourself, about life, about love. Some of you may still have your own aspect of self-love to be working on, but there may be some lessons that you have not mastered or acquired yet. I feel like for some of you, there's a delay in you finding your person in general right now. There's certain things I feel like need to be either accomplished or handled, or matters that need to be addressed, like possibly some of the things that you may be holding on to from the past are holding you up, keeping you delayed in that right situation coming in for you. Lessons about how to stop ending things prematurely, lessons about communication, all of these things that could be preventing you. Now, even for a few of you, there may be even some spiritual enlightenment that you need to experience or acquire before you're ready, to really have that type of dynamic. Let's see. What other blockages is Pisces dealing with in their love life? King of Pentacles. Some of you need to work on your stability, your financial stability and security. Some of you may be slacking in that department, while others of you may be too overly obsessed with that. Some of you could be too into the material world or lifestyle in general, whereas others of you, like I said, you just need to work on, possibly changing jobs, possibly changing careers, possibly changing homes, or whatever it is that has to do with your stability and what you're bringing to the table. Of course, you're always going to bring more than your finances, but a lot of relationships do struggle due to finances, so that's not something that you want to ignore. A lot of divorces are caused by finances, so just be mindful of that. Now, for some of you, you may even have daddy issues, so that's something you need to fix. Some of you also have issues with stubbornness too, getting that. But let's take a look. What else is coming up for Pisces as blockages within their connections? What's blocking Pisces? Six of Swords. So for some of you, it's distance. Some of you can be in long distance connections at this time. And that's a struggle regardless. I tried that, I know. No, it's definitely not impossible, but for some of you could be heavy on with like online dating, and you may keep coming across people who you're connecting with, but they're at a distance, and that could be an issue for some of you. For others of you, you may be looking to move soon. Moving may have been on your mind lately or whatnot, so maybe you haven't found someone locally where you are, because the person who you're most likely to be dealing with shortly may be someone within your new location, not where you currently are. Now, for others of you, just like with this Ten of Swords, I feel like some of you again could be like runners. Like you will leave a connection or always trying to escape a connection too prematurely. Let's see, what else do we have here? What other issues, what other blockages here? High Priestess. Like I said, some of you don't speak up for what it is that you want. Some of you are not following or trusting your intuition with these connections here. It's like, I feel like some of you go into it and you may already kind of have an inkling that maybe this isn't the right person, but either you're having fun with that person or there's a heavy attraction and you're like, let's go for it anyway. Even though that little voice in your head was telling you, nah, this isn't it. not following your intuition. You may be seeing certain situations or certain red flags, and you're just not listening to it. Again, for others of you, you're just not speaking up in general about your needs and wants and all of that kind of thing. Let's see, what else is coming up? I also get the feeling with High Priestess that some of you may also be dealing with certain mental health issues. Like you could be dealing with depression or anxiety or being bipolar or things like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people deal with that all the time, but it sometimes could be affecting your connections if you don't have it well managed. So be mindful of that. What other blockages for Pisces at this time? Gonna pull a few more cards and then see about a little bit of advice. Temperance. Some of you don't know how to take things slowly and just be patient. You may be still trying to you may be still trying to find your own balance within your life, and some of you, I feel like you just want a relationship and love so badly that you may tend to rush into a lot of things. So some of you, I feel like you need more patience within your process. Now, for some of you, you have a lot of healing still to do. That's part of this baggage that you're still carrying around here. A lot of healing to do from past hurts and disappointments, possibly family issues. Now, on the flip side, others of you may be a little too patient, where you're kind of like dragging your heels on it. And you may come across sometimes as though you're not interested, or you may kind of keep your person kind of in the dark. They're not really sure where you stand because you may seem a little lackluster or just lacking, just not eager, I guess, to get things to the next level. But really, I feel like it's more like a lack of patience there. Let's see. Now, I also get a message just came to me that some of you are trying to pour from an empty cup. Like, I feel like you give all of your effort or your love or your attention or all of that to others, and you're not really taking care of yourself or pouring into yourself in that same manner. And I feel like to a degree that keeps you a bit depleted, and somehow this is wearing into your connections as well. Like, for example, you may be the type of person who likes to cater to your partner, and maybe you run errands for them, or maybe you want to make sure they have their lunch for work, or, you know, cleaning up behind them, or like going out and getting them gifts, or whatever it is that you do. But you do so much making sure that they're taken care of and happy, that when it comes time for you to do things for yourself, or even just you taking a rest or a break or whatnot, you don't make time for that. So later on, you know, I don't know, they might want to go out somewhere, and now you're tired because of everything else you've been trying to do. And maybe this person is like, you know, you never want to do anything, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, that's just whatever. A bad example, but you get what I'm saying. So let's see. This other blockages. I think a lot of times you end up in situations where you're questioning investing your time there. You're not sure, but I feel like you keep pouring into it anyway. Like, I feel like you look at the situation like, I don't know, but then you continue to sit there and wait for things to change, possibly without putting up that much effort to aid within that process. Some of you kind of sit back and wait for the other person to pull everything together or whatnot, and you may not be playing as much of a role as you should be within the success of the connection there. Now, for some of you, you're just investing in the wrong connections in general, period. And that's something that you want to be mindful of. At this time, what's the overall energy of Pisces in their love life? What's the overall energy at this time of Pisces in their love life? Seven of Cups. So I feel like you guys have a lot of options at this time. You got a lot going on in general. So if you're single, I feel like you have someone coming in. If you're in a connection, I feel like you have a lot of things going on within your life that are affecting your love life right now. If you're recently separated, then I feel like you have new options that are coming in soon, if they haven't already. Let's see. What is something that can help Pisces right now to improve their love life. Okay, a couple fell here. 3 fell. We got 6 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. So I know I'm not going to be able to lay these out smoothly. But I feel like for some of you, you need to make peace with your past. Just like I said before, like I feel like there's a lot that you guys are holding on to. Excess baggage that you haven't truly either processed or let go of. You still need to heal from certain situations here. For some of you, you need to accept the apology that someone has given you. For some of you, you're accepting an apology that you'll never get. You just have to, that's part of your healing process. You know, you may have to accept that apology that you'll never receive. For others of you, you may be the person who's needing to apologize or make peace. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to reach out to someone, depending on the level of the connection and how toxic it was or was not, you know, but you definitely want to make peace with your past. And for some of you, it may actually be someone from your past who's coming in as one of these options here. Now, also, you need to be open to communicating with your partner in a healthy fashion. Now, some of you, this is also in reference to meeting new people. Be open to new communications with others, you know, but be mindful that the people who you are open to these offers from are people who are actually valuable in the sense that they are actually trying to offer value to your life by their presence there. Not saying that you're looking at someone for money, but if this person is in your life, are they making it better or are they making it worse? Are they adding to your life in a positive way, or are they depleting your energy? Are they, you know, taking away from your life? So be mindful of that. With this 5 of Swords here, I feel like be direct about what it is that you want in your standards, and don't compromise on your standards. I'm not saying, you know, be in the mind state of, oh, this person has to look like this or make this much money or none of that. But certain standards, when it comes to your certain needs, someone needs to be emotionally available for you. This person needs to be honest or loyal, or any kind of your prerequisites, or, you know, things of that nature. Don't compromise. Don't let anybody try to manipulate you into accepting less than what you deserve and what you want. Now, to go ahead and close this out, let me get 3 cards with what's coming in love-wise towards Pisces in the month of December. Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Okay, so I'll move that glare a little bit. Okay, so it looks like you have a new opportunity for love coming in for you within the month of December. You have the Knight of Pentacles here and you have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you have 2 options on opposite ends of the spectrum here. You have someone who's really practical, someone who's going to be very loyal. This person may be taking their time though. They may be very slow moving with their approach. They may be really taking their time before they come towards you or before they express their feelings towards you. But this person is someone who makes sure and takes the time to actually vet and see that what they think they want is actually what they want. So I feel like this person could be at a space where they may be observing you for a bit before they actually proceed or tell you how they feel. They want to make sure that what they're doing or the direction in which they're trying to go is the right one. However, once they start moving in that direction, they're locked in. It's good to go. This is someone you can definitely rely on. It looks like your other option is someone who's a bit more on the exciting side. Not to say that this person is boring, but this person, there may be, with the Knight of Wands, there may be a bit more of a physical attraction, possibly a bad boy, bad girl type vibe. This person may be a bit more exciting or edgy. There may be a little bit more lust or passion, more physical attraction possibly with this connection. Oh, I just realized you guys might not be able to see that. Let me move it like this. But yeah, I feel like these are 2 opposite ends of the spectrum though. So And even these two cards, they're even facing two different ways, you know. So I feel like it's a choice that you have to make with this, Pisces. For some of you, again, this could be someone from your past. I'm just going to take a guess and say Knight of Wands. But it's up to you. So overall, yeah, these are some of the blockages that some of you Pisces out there are dealing with. Here's what's coming in for you. A new opportunity for love in the month of December. Like I said, right here, you have choices and options here with the Seven of Cups as your overall energy. I hope you got something out of this. Was this beneficial at all? Like, I hope it was. So if you did like this, got something out of it, give this video a thumbs up. Do like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok at the Piscean Labyrinth Tarot. And soon I'm going to start doing personal readings, so if you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section, and then I guess I'll start posting that information in the description box below. Other than that, I greatly appreciate you guys being here, and I will catch you later.